This is WCGR News. Your campus news starts now.
Coming up on WCGR News, an update on the campus dorm closings going in effect next term. And Concordia's campus newspaper, The Spectator, is also experiencing some big changes.
But that's not all. We will also give you a second look at the new subway on campus. Good evening, I'm Roxana.
And I'm Samantha Bredesen. Well, there are a lot of changes going on around Concordia lately, and The Spectator is one of them. Starting this semester, the student newspaper is changing how they deliver the news to you. I went out and got you the exclusive first look at the new Spectator online. Paper is a thing of the past. Well, for the Concordia Spectator, that is. The campus newspaper, which has been in print since 1925, will no longer have its news in this newsstand. Instead, you'll have to access your Concordia news online. After a year-and-a-half wait, the Spectator is now ready to move into the digital world. On a brand new platform, what was once the Spectator will now be the Spectator Online.
We felt like the paper copies weren't always getting picked up by everyone, or not everyone always knew that it was out there. So figured online would really get it out there that we exist and that we have, news to share.
For years, the Spectator has struggled to maintain readership as a biweekly paper, competing with almost instant access students now have to online news.
Nowadays, people just get the news right off their phone or as they're surfing the internet. It's just a matter of easy access.
After navigating a lengthy process of approval, the construction of a user-friendly website, and 2 faculty advisor changes, the Spectator is now ready to drop the print and become a fully functional online newspaper. But the Spectator isn't the only print newspaper forced to join the online market. According to a study by Pew Research, only 23% of Americans picked up a newspaper the day before. That percentage, an 18-point decrease from just a decade ago. As a voice for the students of Concordia, Editor-in-Chief Allison Sapiro says she's excited to give readers the opportunity to have a say in what the Spectator writes.
We really want everyone to just take notice of us, to really know that we are here, and for us to be kind of a voice for the students, that they can bring, story ideas to us and be like, hey, I really want to know more about this. Can you do a story on that, So we just really want to make sure, that, we're being heard and that the people of Concordia are being heard.
Sapiro says the staff is still getting used to the online format, but are already working on fresh content for the website's rollout later this month. If you want to check out the Spectator for yourself, log on to spectator.cuchicago.edu. Samantha Bredesen, WCGR News.
That really does make a lot of sense. When's the last time you actually saw somebody reading a newspaper?
You don't really see it very often, especially on a college campus, but just because you don't see it doesn't mean those jobs are going away. There's going to be a lot of jobs, they're just moving to online. So don't get too discouraged. It'll be all right.
Good to hear. Well, at Concordia, we're used to having students from many different nations on campus. This past week, we had a group of 9 high school students learning English with some of our student mentors. Our reporter Emily Longman has more.
Over the past couple of weeks, you may have noticed the group of Argentine students here on campus. We talked to Trisha Wickland to find out a little bit more about their program and how they got the opportunity to come visit us here in Chicago.
Dummy has brought these 9 high schoolers from Argentina to Chicago for about 2.5 weeks.
Though this is actually their summer break, the students are taking some classes here to learn more about the English language.
So it's a fun thing, but then we do try to make it a little academic with the English classes, so they just get to experience Americas for them. Their English is very good, much better than I was expecting, so a lot of it's reading articles, talking about it, and just having conversations with them in English.
While here, the students have also had the chance to play tourist in the city and experience everything Chicago has to offer.
So they've done a lot of cultural activities, so they've gone I know they went to the Shedd Aquarium, they went to the Willis Tower, they've gone shopping on Michigan Avenue, they went to the zoo, to the Lincoln Park Zoo.
Toward the end of the trip, the students also got to brave the cold and enjoy skiing. Trisha also clued us in as to how you can get involved in the future.
Dr. Simeon Stummy is the one who has the connections in Argentina and who brings the students. Contact him or talk to him about getting involved. Anybody could have some role in it.
This has been Emily Longman and Nicole Garza reporting for WCGR.
For anybody interested in getting involved next year, you can contact Dr. Simeon Stemme. Well, for years now, there have been rumors of a subway coming to campus. It's finally happened. Our very own Brooke Zahner decided to check it out for herself.
A new year has arrived, and with it, a new subway on campus. After much anticipation, students are now able to indulge in their favorite subway creations.
After only weeks of being in business, the new subway on campus is already thriving. Residents and commuters alike have wasted no time taking advantage of this new food venue.
I love it. I've been here like 8 times. It's really nice being able to use my Cougar Cash, so when I'm broke, I can use my Cougar Cash and not have to pay any cash. Because it used to be really dead down here. This is actually the most I've seen people down here, so I really think it's a good addition.
They have extended hours so that we can come down here early in the morning, late at night, and they're always ready to serve.
Students are always clamoring for healthier food options, and I think Subway is automatically associated with kind of healthier eating.
While the subway is an extension of Sodexo services, everything from the products to the training follows the subway franchise regulations.
I do think this is a worthwhile investment because it's really busy when I come down here usually, and it's nice to have other options too, so I think it was a good investment.
The new subway is just the beginning of a larger plan to make the Cougar Den a destination place for students.
After we complete the project, which would be furnishing the exterior area, that's kind of the next phase of it, and plastering big screen TVs all over the place and just kind of redoing some of the fire pit area.
Dean Hines says the new subway has not officially opened. There's still more to come. Be on the lookout for the grand opening sometime in February. But for now, you can enjoy your favorite sub 12 hours a day. Brooke Zahner, WCGR News. The official opening actually occurred ahead of schedule last week. In other news, Concordia has hit an all-time low with the number of students who live on campus. This number is so low that multiple student residency dorms will be closing their doors for the coming school year.
For many years, Third Krause has been home to many residents here on CUC's campus. Unfortunately for the current residents here, they will not be able to return and live here next year. This floor, Third Brome, the Thomas Street apartments, and several floors on Gross will be shutting down and not available for residential service. The main reason for the closings is the continuing decrease of on-campus residents. This year there are only 514 residents, which is an all-time low. In addition, 60% of this year's returning student body chose off-campus living options. Even though rumors have spread about the fate of the Brome and Krause buildings, Assistant Resident Director Andrew Paulum has confirmed that the halls will be completely empty for next year, with no immediate use. Current residents of Krause Hall are enjoying the life in the building while they can, although disappointed with the news.
When I first heard KLBK was closing with Krause and Brome, I was pretty upset because big communities here, it's easy to get more friends and communicate, and right when I walk on my door, bam, there's a lobby. So I'm going to really miss out on that because all the other, now it's KL, those floors are all freshmen, and I won't have the opportunity to live on a floor like this because other dorm buildings don't have this lobby like this. I was planning on living here, and now I unfortunately cannot, so I gotta look into something else. But a lot of other people, freshmen now, are gonna miss out on another great community growth here.
With all this news confirmed, there is less than a semester for these communities to continue to make memories before the doors lock and the lights go out. I'm Alex Pat, WCGR News.
Well, finally here on WCGR News, we have your official CIT recap. This past month, Concordia basketball had the annual Concordia Invitational Tournament. Concordia students from all across the nation gathered for the event located at Concordia, Wisconsin this year. After a hard-fought 4 games, both of our teams did not make it to the championship. However, the Dazzlers were the talk of the tournament, giving a remarkable hip-hop performance. The Cougars returned home to continue their regular season with a lot of tired fans in tow.
Well, we can't win them all.
That's right. Well, from all of us here at WCGR News, have a great evening.
Good night.